probably do that for 11 minutes. That's such a good song. That's going to be in my head for the next 8 hours. Thanks. I have songs that are stuck in my head constantly. I wish they were ones I chose. But I have a 9-year-old daughter. And I take them to school every day. Every day that I'm home, which isn't all the time, but it has been lately. And I'm trying to expose them to lots of music. In fact, at a point, JJ said to me, "Is there any song on the radio that you don't know?" Because I would sing along with the songs that I would play, but secretly I was playing my own playlist. I'm sorry, honey. So then she started, she's now old enough to know how to work an iPhone better than I can. Which I don't even, like she'll grab my phone and she'll just be on it for seconds. And I'll get it back. Everything's changed. Everything. And I don't know how to get it back. So I've now had to ask her, I'm like, how do you, can you fix this? And she just goes, no. But she is now, she's now found Apple Music, she's now found Spotify on my phone, and she's created her own playlists. And so when we ride to school in the morning, she asks for my phone, and I let her have it, and she plays her own playlists. And then myself and the twins have to subject ourselves to all of her music, which is, any ideas?
Harry Styles.
What? I've heard Taylor Swift, yes.
Hannah
So that'll Harry Styles, yep. All right. Slayer. No, that's what goes on immediately after drop off. It's like Slayer, Metallica, Howard Stern, whatever. And then who else am I subjected to listen to? Oh, there's this new song. I don't know who sings it, but it's something about a sunroof. Somebody know what I'm talking about? I think it's called Sunroof. The fact that you don't know this makes me so happy. Oh wait, did you just say? Yes, that's that song. Now that's gonna be in my. Can you play AC/DC again? Give me some AC/DC. I need it right now, because otherwise that. Any AC/DC? Anything? Give me something. Just pick a song. Any song. What? Oh, me? No, that's. I wouldn't. All right, never mind. We missed it. Let's just get to some questions. Song for me. Well, okay. So I do force my children to listen to my music. They have not called Child Protective Services on me just yet. And oddly enough, they do enjoy some of the songs. They really enjoy Cannonball, which is funny. I haven't played a whole lot of the new album to them, which I don't know. The new album came out yesterday. We just kind of dropped that one. But apparently it did really well, or is doing really well. I don't know, Steve keeps texting me, he's like, dude, we're like #3 on the country charts. And I'm like, what chart? Where are these charts? And, okay. Anyway, I think largely because of people, you and people like you out there who tolerate us and may enjoy it. I appreciate it and thank you, because it gives me an opportunity to do something I never thought I'd get to do, or thought I could do, which is play music. And I bring that up simply to tell you one more little insight into my personal life, and that is that my youngest daughter, Era, has taken to the piano quite well. She's 6, and she hears a song and then goes over and picks it out on the piano by ear. She's never had a lesson. She's never, and I asked her, should we get her lessons? And I don't know if there's any piano players or piano teachers in this room. You may disagree or agree, but they were like, she's 6 years old, and just let her play. Because if I force her to sit down for an hour, then that might force her to not like it. Because now all of a sudden she has to do it. She doesn't have to do it right now. She just pops on for a song or two, and then she goes and plays in her room. Then she comes back, and I'll start playing like something, and she'll come in and just play with me, and then she'll leave. And so she plays all day long, but it's intermittent. And the other day I was picking out a Sturgill Simpson song, and then she just comes up behind me and starts picking it out too, and now she plays it perfectly. Better than I can. She's 6. So look out for that one. All right, let's get to some questions. How about over here?
Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
My question is, you have been an actor and also a director, but now you're also an executive producer. And my question is, what did you discover about the making of a TV show that you didn't know or didn't realize was such a big part of it when you were an actor?
Very good question. So the producing really describes all of the behind the scenes things that it takes to make a production come to pass. I was always just simply part of the production process. So there is a writing process. Then once the script gets decided upon, which is way more intensive than I anticipated, then that script then gets sent to the production, and the production then facilitates that script, makes it into it, shoots all the days and the camera, the angles and the this and the that. Then that all gets sent to the editors, the post-production. Then they put it all together, put the music behind it, and the soundtracks and the visual effects and all of that stuff. They put all of that together, and then it gets sent out to you. So there's quite a process that happens. I was a part of one of the pieces of that puzzle. I've now been a heavy part of another piece, which was the pre-production. But even more in front of that I didn't even realize was the getting a show off onto air is a monumental feat. The fact that any show that you see in its completion gets completed and gets sent out to you has beaten so many odds. It is an incredible winner in odds that are stacked against them. Because there are so many ideas, there are so many shows, there are so many things that get pitched to a studio or pitched to a network that get said no to. In fact, I heard this recently, that the safest thing a studio executive can say is no. Because if they say yes, then it's their fault if it fails. If they say no, there's no fault. So it's easier to say no than it is yes, simply from their job perspective. So for somebody to look at the show like Supernatural and say yes is an incredible, is incredible odds. Then for that show to find an audience and be accepted is also, I mean, how many shows are out there now? I mean, it's like shows come and go constantly. To find an audience, also, a long shot. And then for it to last as long as it did for 15 seasons, that just doesn't happen. So it's literally like winning the lottery. There's so many things stacked against you. So being on the developmental process now, I understand it from a different perspective. And I've even talked to Jared and Misha and Rob and Rich and all of my actor friends that have been in this industry as long as they have. Like, the fact that we even have jobs is astonishing. There are a lot of very, very talented people in our industry, and some that never get to be exposed. Their talent never gets to be presented, and it's a shame, but it's understandable because there's so many check marks that have to be checked off before it can ever be released to an audience. And so the fact that shows make it to air is just and I'm sure you guys are like, how the hell did this show, I'm talking about Supernatural, because obviously, but how the hell did this particular program ever make it past anything? Mm-hmm. Well, it did. And imagine how many failed along the way. It's a hard business to be in. It really is. It is a business of rejection, and you gotta keep moving forward. Somebody says no. I've been in the developmental process now for probably half a dozen different shows. Winchester's is the only one that I've got on the board. And there was one that I had that the players involved were so highly successful, and it just wasn't the right time. Not that it wasn't good, not that it wasn't, couldn't have been a success, but sometimes it's just timing, If I've got an idea for a show, and I have a writer come in and develop it, and then I pitch it to Hulu, and Hulu's like, oh my gosh, we love this idea, but we just bought an idea that's similar, and we don't want competing ideas. So, thanks but no thanks. That's it. Bye. See you later. Or I go to, any one of those. It's just there's so many no's, and I didn't realize that as an actor. I didn't realize how hard it is to have a program be made and then also have a program be successful. It is so difficult. So now that I know that, I am very, very grateful for the career that I've had, and hopefully the career that I will have. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to keep my answers a little shorter. I apologize. Hi.
Hi, Jensen. I really love the new album, and I would love to hear it live. So my question is, are you planning any more live shows, like the Nashville gig?
Thank you. No, not planning anything just yet. I think we wanted to get this album out there, see how it was received, and then go from there. Steve and I have been talking about like what the future holds, and it's kind of up in the air right now, but it's certainly on the table. we really enjoyed ourselves in Nashville, so we're hoping to do something like that again soon. Where, we don't know. But yeah, we'll see. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Some time ago you told us that you had an idea of making something similar to Naked Gun, and you called it Naked Supernatural. I love this idea, and so I was wondering if you could share something with us. Not naked, I mean the idea.
That's the joke. Could you share the idea? Naked? Yeah, when probably the last few seasons of Supernatural, Richard Spade and myself and Rob and Jared and Misha, we all would do slightly different variations of certain takes that were highly comedic and slapstick and stupid and funny. Some of those end up as like bloopers. But we we thought, wouldn't it be funny if we did an entire episode where it was just slapstick? And so we started writing ideas that I don't have my phone on me. I think I have a list of ideas that we came up with that I'll have to, maybe I don't have, I think Richard has it. Richard has it. Spade has it in his phone. Yeah, maybe we'll just compile those together and figure out something to do with it. But it was, you know, I feel like we've almost done some of the episodes like that already. You know, Yellow Fever or French Mistake or Changing Channels, Mystery Spot. Like those were all kind of irreverent, there was a lot of slapstick to it, even though it worked within the story. I think there was a lot of silliness to be had. Yeah, I would have always liked to do something like that, but again, we weren't writers on the show. We weren't producers, we weren't executive producers, we weren't studio execs, we weren't network execs. There's so many people you have to go through in order to get something like that done. We probably would have got shot down immediately. Yeah.
Do you remember any examples?
I knew you were going to ask that, and I don't. I mean, we had like... Tati, do you have my phone? I'll look it up. I'll take another question, I'll look it up. Did I leave my phone in the green room? You don't have my phone? Great. I left it in the green room. Don't worry about it. It's fine down there. Okay, she's gonna go get it. Great. Now we're gonna get to the bottom of this. We'll wait till she comes back. I'll look it up. I'll give it to you.